thought maybe you needed to make some perimeter shots tonight, and you didn't. That probably hurt you a little bit.
Yeah, that's one of our strengths. Generally, we're a really good shooting team. Shoot about 38% from three on the year, and couldn't get any to go tonight. I think we rushed. We settled for ones that we don't normally take, probably, and that leads to a lower percentage for sure. We were a little deeper. We were a little quicker. I think than normal. Than the normal shots we get. The ones we got where we actually got, the few we got where we actually got some inside out, and we knocked those down. We just needed to get more of that. And I think, that was definitely one of the keys. I thought going in we were going to have to shoot the ball well, because they were going to be tough for us, a tough matchup. So I thought we were going to have to shoot the ball well, and we just didn't get that done.
Coach, I think it cut it to maybe 11 in the second half there, and if you could have got it within 10, but
yeah, I think we got to 10, but they came right down and got and one, I think, right after that. So we struggled to get in. At that point, we were having to pick it up full court, which I was hoping to try to avoid, but we were in a situation where I thought we had to, and they didn't seem overly comfortable with our half-court trapping, so I was hoping we could get some, but ultimately they got it in too fast and passed it down before we even really got set up, and we couldn't get into the pressure that we wanted to, and they got some easy ones after that, so we couldn't quite, if we'd got one more stop and score, maybe put a little more pressure on them, get one more good trap, we might be able to change it, knock down one of those shots, and we could have had a chance to really make them think a little bit harder, and maybe turn the tables on them.
It seemed that they really got out. The three-point shooters. Obviously, yeah. Perez had 27 a few days ago, and I don't know what he ended up with tonight, but they really did a good job. Captured him, at half court and made things tough on him to really get the offense started tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we knew that was going to be a thing too. Obviously watching film on them, they pressure you out and try to make you run your offense from too far away. And we talked about it. We didn't really execute it very well. But also that they all we can shoot the ball a little bit and they're out on us. So maybe that was a reason that we're pressured out a little further to shoot. I mean, I got 4 outstanding three-point shooters, and coming in, I thought I just need one of them, to go off, one of them to have a good game. We've had that a number of times, and sometimes it's 2 or 3 of them. Tonight we couldn't really get anybody going, and they did a great job of making everything difficult for us and pressuring us out further.
Connor, what was the game tonight in terms of your experience here at Bowling Green and the sectional district? How would you describe this experience?
It's been awesome experiencing this with my best friends, my teammates, my family. We had goals at the beginning of this year. We wanted to win the SBC championship. We did not get that done. Hopewell took that one, and then we met them in the district finals, and we knew we wanted to win that one, needed it, and we got that done. So just to play here in this environment with all the fans, it was fun. I'm glad I got to experience that.
Yeah, off of that, just talk about the senior group that this team had. I talk to Coach. You've had a lot of good teams, a lot of good players come through here, but what's it been, 22 years somehow that you finally make it to this stage. So, the senior group, obviously you're going to miss, but talk about just going through that or going with them and make it this far.
We try to set good examples at practice every day on how to work hard, how to make each other better. And we've been playing together for a long time. The starting 5 minus Ryan Adelsberger, we've been playing together since 7th grade. I think we share the ball well, and they had a really good defense tonight. They were able to slow us down, get us out of the rhythm, and they got it done and we didn't. But yeah, we have 6 seniors over this.
Yes.
Yeah. We're all going to miss it, but that's just how it goes, unfortunately.
Coach, can you talk on the significance of bringing this team to its first regional in 22 years, what that means to the program at school?
Yeah, so we've had a lot of talented teams. We've won our league like 6 out of the 8 years it's been in existence, and we've had 5 20-win seasons in a row. You know, and we had good teams before that. You know, it's just because I've been through all of them. You know, for the last 13 years, it makes me appreciate it that much more getting here. Because it's hard. I know how hard it is. I've had a lot of teams I thought were capable of it, and we just, you know, couldn't get it done in the tournament time. So, you know, it just makes me appreciate it that much more. You know, I think the closest of this group and the I guess versatility, the number of players that we had were kind of the difference. You know, we've had, you know, maybe 2 or 3 guys before that were a little more dominant. And with 4 guys, you know, it just makes it that much more difficult to beat you. And I think that was probably the difference maker, you know, in us being able to get it done this year as compared to other years. But it's just, you know, I think you know, you saw the crowd that we brought. You know, they escorted us out of town. You know, they you know, lined the streets, and you know, they're proud of us, and you know, just be able to bring the community together like that. It's been a while. You know, it's been a few years. We haven't had big crowds kind of since they made us not have big crowds a few years ago, and you know, it's been hard to get that back. And I think you know, certainly we were able to get that back in our last couple home games that we had, in our tournament games, and everybody out there. And we just you know, love the support. You know, having experienced it personally as a player from Old Fort, I'm so happy that these guys got to experience the same thing. You know, it just makes me feel good that, because I loved it, and I want them to experience the same thing, and you know, they were able to get here and have some of that too.
Could you speak on a little bit of what Connor and Isaiah bring specifically to the team, like individually what they bring?
I don't. Yeah, I'll only say the good things here. Yeah, I mean, they're ultimate competitors, right? They're you know, they're gritty, they're tough. You know, they make it difficult on the opponents that, you know, on defense. You know, they get their hands on a lot of stuff, and you know, they're going to compete to the end. So, you know, I think both being able to kind of run things if we need them to, I think that was an added dimension. But you know, ultimately, you know, they come down to it, and you know, they're the leaders of the team. I think there's no doubt, and you know, just with their overall skill and competitiveness is really what drove, you know, everybody to play hard all the time. And I think, you know, that was having 2 leaders like that is another certainly component to getting us, you know, to what we were able to do. We went through a lot this year. We weren't healthy for most of the year, you know, so we had a stretch there in the middle, and you know, that could have folded. There was a time we lost 3 out of 4, I think, and you know, we could have folded. And the leadership that they brought, continuing to work hard at practice and listening and changing the things that I felt like we needed to change, they led us in that, and you know, kind of helped bring everybody together, and weren't going to accept, you know, folding. And you know, the leadership from players like that we were able to put things back together and make a really great run in the tournament.
Coach, you're in the final 16, now it's the final 8. If you had a chance or a glimpse to see the first game, you have Toledo Christian now versus Central Catholic, if you had just a kind of a sentence or 2 on how you would see that matchup.
We've played them both. We played Toledo Christian there right before Christmas, right after we lost Ryan. So it'll be a good game for sure. I think they are very similar, honestly. In, you know, they both control the ball very well. They both play very physical on defense. You know, they're going to get their hands on a lot. I thought LCC shot the ball pretty well tonight, maybe more so than what I saw on film. So, you know, I think, you know, they're going to get in their battle. It's going to be a slugfest, that's for sure. But it should be a really exciting game to watch.
Congratulations on the season.
Thank you. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.